All right, Athenian fans, welcome back to Crawfordsville High School. I say welcome back because we webcast the first game of tonight's doubleheader in basketball. The Athenian girls dropped a contest to the Greencastle Lady Tiger Cubs, but now we're getting ready for the nightcap. And joining me on this webcast is the head football coach for Crawfordsville High School, Kurt Slicker, in his first season of coaching football and a move down here from McCutcheon High School. We'll hopefully talk about a few of those things as we go throughout the evening, but we are 2.5 minutes away from the next game and featuring the Crawfordsville High School varsity boys basketball team taking on the Greencastle Tiger Cubs in a rematch of last year's sectional championship game. Welcome, Kurt Slicker.
Hey, thank you. I am excited to be here, and I know that tonight is an exciting night for everybody involved in the basketball program. Anytime you start on a new season, it's a new journey. And what a way to start the season when you're playing probably one of your biggest rivals outside of the county for sure. Greencastle last year, I just looked it up, won 21 games.
Yes.
And they're going to be a formidable opponent tonight, but like I talked to Coach Pierce today, it's a good way to start the season off. You kind of find out where we're at here.
You definitely do, and I remember last year we started off with them as schedules repeat year after year. You signed those contracts, and it was a 12-point loss, much closer game than that, though. They hit their free throws as we were forced to foul in the season opener for last season. But looking forward to calling this game with you, and this is a great benefit for our student athletes here to webcast home football games, home basketball games. Coach Rhett Welliver has done this now for a number of years, so we hope that those of you listening live and then eventually will be watching the video and replay enjoy tonight's contest. It should be a great game. Crawfordsville returns just a ton of talent. They're deep. We were looking at this lineup and talking about it as they've been warming up, and we are excited for what's in store for the Athenian basketball program.
Well, there's definitely a lot of talent to choose from.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of curious to see what lineup we're going to play and how, who's going to get one playing time. And those kind of answers sometimes will take care of themselves just by production on the floor. But certainly look like we have a deep team this year.
For sure.
No question.
Yeah.
And so I think that'll be a key to tonight's ball game is what kind of contributions we can get from the kids we have.
That's right. And it's got to be fun. And obviously as a head coach and coaching multiple sports, when those guys are pushing each other in practice, when your JV can push your varsity, that's pretty special, right? Creates a great environment for the kids.
Well, I think that's one of the things that some people don't realize is that, you say you get better in practice, but good practice only occurs if you have good competition in practice and you can compete in practice. And talking to Coach Bean the other day, he said our practices are really competitive right now.
I'll bet. Hey, we're going to let Gary Lynn, the PA announcer, introduce the starting lineups. So here you go. Listen in.
At a guard position, a 6'3" junior, number 12, Brody Whitaker. At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 14, Benton Hartley. At guard, a 6'2" junior, number 30, Nick Sutherland. At center, a 6'7" junior, number 44, Cade Blue. And at forward, a 6'2" junior, number 40, Ethan Meyer. The head coach of the Tiger Cubs, Bryce Rector. This is our house. In our house, we battle like Athenians. In our house, we bleed blue and gold. In our house, we always show our Athenian pride. This is our house. Whose house? Whose house? And now, your Crawfordsville Athenians! At forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 33, Eden Lindsay. At guard, a 6'1" junior, number 3, Todd
All right, there you have it, the starting lineups for both teams. We'll run through those just to make sure that you can hear them clearly. First for the Greencastle Tiger Cubs, names that are very familiar to Athenian fans, Brody Whitaker and Benton Parmley, their guard combination. Nick Sutherland, a junior at 6'2". Ethan Meyer, another junior, listed at 6'1", and then they replaced a big man. Cade Plew measures in at 6'7", and he's also a junior. And then for the Athenians, we have Ty Linus, Karsten Williamson, Jesse Hall, Nate Schrader, and Ian Hensley. And Jesse controls the tip, and it is right to K-Dub, who's going to set up. He's been starting at point guard now this will be his third year, so very experienced. There's Jesse clearing out and just going to take it right to the hoop.
It's a good look right there by Jesse. I like the attack to the rim right there. Greencastle is in man-to-man. It's like Crawfordsville's in man-to-man as well.
Good rebound by Greencastle, and it's into the hands of their playmaker, Benton Parmley out there, and Nick Sutherland's also involved. His guy played quite a few minutes last year against us since we saw them twice, and it just feels really fresh, Coach. It feels like it hasn't been that long ago. Deep shot by Whitaker. That's Whitaker. He actually has that range, but it was a deep shot.
Good check out there by Nate Schrader.
Rebound, so Williamson's going to set up the offense here, and we'll see. You got to think it's going to, well, everybody knows this ball is going to go to Jesse Hall a lot this season, but I've heard really good things from Ty Linus. Quick turnover, but Ty Linus super quick off the dribble, and there's a shot by Benton Parmley, little bank jumper on the turnover by Linus. So
yeah, the turnovers will be something we've got to watch tonight, because that's certainly going to be a key to the game.
You know, I think with the depth that Crawfordsville has, those guys got to be pushing each other. And you were saying how important that is in practice. It's just nice to get out and battle somebody new. And that's what's awesome about the first game.
No question. And you can see there's a little bit of nerves out here, which is pretty common for anybody who's ever played any sports, understands first game nervousness.
Understandable. So another rebound. Good defense by the Athenians. Jesse on Parmley here. Super great turnovers. That's number 40, Ethan Meyer. Shooting a three, not a name I'm familiar with in the Greencastle lineup. A 6'1" junior launched a three, but rebound to the Athenians as they set up their offense, looking for the first points. And there's Karsten Williamson, K-Dab, as we love to call him, driving in and just off the rim with a layup. But good, strong move to the hoop.
Very good move. We've had a couple of really good looks here early in the game. I like the attack to the rim. You can see Coach has talked, I'm sure, before the game about attacking Greencastle, and we're doing that at this moment.
The one aspect of it, they got a 6'7" guy, 44, Cade Plew over there, but he played, he did not like to get underneath and mix it up. Now, they had a guy who's playing some, I think, Division II football. He did like to mix it up. He was also about 6'6", 6'7", Gavin Bowman, but he graduated, and then obviously Crawfordsville graduated, three seniors with quite a bit of playing time. So relatively, there's some new guys in the lineup. You got a sophomore in Ian Hensley, Nate Schrader as a junior, and Ty Linus, another junior, and then K-Dub and Jesse Hall both started all year last year.
Really, really impressed with how the Athenians right now, how we're playing our man defense. Tough call there. But
yeah, it looked like he might have been in position.
You know, we played 3 minutes and they have 2 points, and it was on a turnover, so it's a good start defensively.
Yeah. Thought Nate Schrader might have been set up under there if they would have had that little line that exists in the pro basketball world. I think he might have been too far underneath, but that doesn't exist in high school. So
no, up to the officials, right, to make the call
that's
here.
Right. That's good. There's a miss on the front end, or on the first shot of free throw for Brody Whitaker, the 6'3" junior. And second one's good. He makes the adjustment. He has a really good shot, as Athenian fans remember, against him that sectional game last year. So see what they can get going as they run the offense. 3-0 lead here for Greencastle, really early going in the game. Ty Linus shoots a three. Ian Hensley
really
underneath.
Nice job there by Ian,
Get the rebound. Has to throw it out, did the right thing. Tried to get it into K-Dub's hands and just couldn't quite do it. There's Jesse Hall ripping down the rebound. Heads up the court. Good feed to K-Dub, but Greencastle's back pretty well, weren't they? On
good
there.
Patience right there by Karsten. See if we can get a little bit better shot. I like this matchup.
Yeah, I think Jesse can take him most of the night. Evidently last last night at the JV game at Greencastle. A little excitement. Alex Kellerman had 2 dunks, which just doesn't happen all that often in JV basketball.
No, that is incredibly rare. It's a good look there.
Yeah, good look by K-Dub. Just a little short there. He was out pretty far, but good shot. And Greencastle hustling back. They find Prue, who actually was running the floor, and that was Whitaker that found him for 2, so the score's 5-0.
Yeah, we're losing the transition score right now, so we got to work on getting back here, and just need to get a bucket. See what coach is designing here.
There's Karsten Williamson with shot, little short jumper just off the rim. Rebound to Greencastle's Whitaker, who's going to set up their offense. We'll see what they can get rolling here. Let's get a couple stops, and we just need a quick transition bucket. I think that's what will get us fired up.
Yes, so we can just get on the board here. But really our half-court defense, I'm impressed right now. We're working hard.
In position, too. That's what you like to see. And good help. Help actually left. Oops. Tough rebound, but good job tipping it around in there, and Karsten Williamson's able to come up with the ball.
A little shuffle motion offense right here. We're getting some cuts into the lane. I like it. Everybody gets a touch.
Oh, my goodness. K-Dub will hit those shots most of the time, and that was just off the front of the rim. As you said, there is some things about nerves and first-game jitters, and this. Hey, the Athenians know this is a battle. Good created turnover there. Nice pass. 2 nice passes.
There we go. There's our transition game.
That's right. How about that from K-Dub to Ty? Yeah.
Good job of running the floor by Nate right there and getting an easy basket.
Nice passing.
Here we go. A little trap, a little pressure.
Finally got to do that, and look what it does. Just about creates a turnover.
Made baskets lead to ability to change your defense easier.
Schrader doing a good job getting in front of that, jumping in the passing lane there, and ball's out of bounds to Greencastle. Gets the ball to Whitaker, Parmley to Whitaker on the inbounds.
Here we go again. Jesse coming out the trap.
That's a big man.
Help side there by Nate. Oh, tough call.
Yeah. That was going on Ian Hensley. It's his first foul. Team's second foul. So Greencastle ball under their basket. Schrader's going to come out. So Cole Watt, another senior, comes in. Did not get a lot of playing time on the varsity last year, but was part of that 21-1 JV team. And a key part of that. Just made a lot of things happen. Not a big guy, but has a nose for the ball. Look at him blocking out the 6'7" guy for Greencastle. Nope, and this ball's going to stay with Greencastle.
Yeah, it was tough right there. It was tipped. Couldn't really tell from up here.
We need that replay rule, don't we?
Yes, we do. Well, we're going to have to check out here. We put Cole in. We don't have quite the size without Nate, so everybody's going to have to rebound here, all 5 guys.
Yeah. Boy, a lot of contact initiated by the offensive player there, and Whitaker, good job by K-Dub tying him up. That's going to be a held ball. Alternating possession. Stays with Greencastle again, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, I'm sure Coach is not going to be happy about the second shots there, but we're battling, and a good tie-up right there. Still only a 5-2 score right now, so all things considered, we're still in pretty good shape.
Yep. Just what you thought it would be. Tough, hard-nosed. Pass deflected by Crawfordsville, getting their hands on the ball.
And that's what we want to see. That's where our defense, our half-court defense, being active, getting touches, getting tips, trying to create some easy shots for ourselves. There it comes, our little trap.
There it is. Hoping to force a bad pass there. They go underneath, and that just fell into their hands. There's Cole Watt getting on the floor. That's what we always see out of Cole Watt.
Well, that's what his job is, right? Come in and provide a spark.
Give him a spark, and he did it. And the bench got up behind him and made some noise in here. It's loud. Great find by Jesse.
There we go.
Reversed by K-Dub. Nice cut. Great pass.
Nice little set play called by Coach. Good execution.
That was well done. Fun to watch. That makes the score 5-4 in favor of Greencastle. Minute 13 to go here in the first quarter. Near steal. Doggone it.
Ian Hensley's the wrong hand there. He gets his other hand in the passing lane. Could have had a steal.
Hensley's going to take a break, and here's a new face to the Athenians. This is Nate Meyer. It's his This is, his first time in the game here, and he is a move-in as a senior. And
I have Nate in class, and I can just tell he's an excellent kid. I'm anxious to see him play out here. I've heard a lot of good things.
Good. I've heard he's 6'4", so he brought some height with him, and that was pretty nice. One of those things you can't coach, so there he goes. They go right at him, of course, and he picks up a foul, but he was moving his feet pretty well, just took a swing at the ball, took a swipe at the ball. So that'll put Nick Sutherland on the line shooting 2. That's 3 fouls on the Athenians. Greencastle has yet to foul, or at least yet to have one called.
Yeah, I think that would probably be a better analysis.
And first one is up and good. He gets 2 shots.
Well, we've got a minute left here. Let's see if we can win the last minute. I know as a coach, you're always talking about closing out quarters strong, so let's see if we can win this last minute.
Second shot was up off the rim hard, and rebound to Ty Linus after it was tipped around a little bit, so we'll see if he can set up the offense and run it here. Hands in the playmakers out there. The ball is in the hands of the playmakers with K-Dub, a little shuffle.
Yep, little continuity offense here.
Yeah.
The ball screen action.
There's a shot by Meyer just off the front of the rim. Not quite there. Good looking 3.
Good form. I think he needs to shoot a little more confidence next time.
Yeah, he was a little tentative there, wasn't he?
He sure was. That's understandable. First game, new school.
That's right. We talked about nerves on the other guys. You can imagine his nerves.
Absolutely.
So here we go. Here comes the trap. Cole Watt's going to jump out there on it, and this just creates a lot of turnovers. Coach Pierce will send him, but they also don't want to give up an easy bucket. Hard nose, long pass, dangerous pass, and there's a 3 by. Oh goodness!
All right,
good job, man. We got to stop.
Yep, didn't give him the putback right.
That's right, and that would have been easy to do. So a 6-4 first quarter. And what do you think about that? What have you seen so far that you like?
Well, I think what you have are 2 good basketball teams right here. Really, sometimes when you get good basketball teams, people look for scoring. What you're really getting is some solid defense by both sides. They have clogged the lane on us a little bit. We have yet to find our outside shot, although we've had a couple good looks. And I think defensively for us, like they have 2 transition baskets. So there's 6 points, 2 were layups in transition. So really they have made and they have 2 free throws, so they have not scored in their half-court offense yet. So I'm very impressed with the Athenians' half-court offense at this point.
And you raise a great point, Coach Slicker. It's interesting that we would have a situation where these guys do know how to play defense. They are hard-nosed. Both teams, well-coached, playing well and playing hard, and both want to come away with a win. And so you can see the battle going on out there defensively. And then, as you said, the jitters, which now after a quarter can be behind you, and you can jump in here and hopefully get some flow going.
Yeah,
offense.
I think so. Shoot the ball with a little more confidence. Anytime you're the first shot, you always like your first shot to go in. So when you don't make your first one, sometimes you get a little tentative.
For sure.
But I'm sure Carson will be able to hit a few this second quarter for us.
Had a nice reverse layup there on a really nice find by Jesse Hall. So
looks like we kept the same lineup in the game, and Greencastle still in man-to-man.
Okay. So here we go. Ty Linus rolling here. Ian Hensley is the only one in foul trouble. He's picked up 2 fouls there in the first quarter. Athenians have 4. Greencastle, again, yet to have one called. So get the offense set up here. Start rolling. The Athenians looking forward to this season have this game, and then they go to Benton Central right after the Thanksgiving holiday, so that'll be on Saturday. And they have to travel up to Benton Central. There's Ty Linus on a nice drive. He's looking to feed it to Nate Meyer, but Greencastle intercepted, and then another turnover. Nate Meyer was able to come up with that ball and get it back in the hands of K-Dub.
Yeah, a new set here. I like the look there by Ty. We used the ball screen strong. A little isolation there for Jesse.
K-Dub out on top.
Yeah, resetting here.
Yep.
Let's see what we got. 4 low set. Little 1-4 low.
Yep. Nice shot just off, just a little hard off the rim there, but good that he can hit those. We've seen him do it for years.
Yep. Absolutely.
He'll score a bunch on that move right there.
The ball screen action. See if we go back to our run and jump here at some point.
Do like that defense. It creates a ton of turnovers and points in transition, and there's Linus lost his shoe on the shot by, that's Benton Parmley with the Greencastle shot. Long rebound, so they're able to come up with it.
Got to get those rebounds.
Yeah, no no offensive rebounds will kill you, right? Just another second chance at it. And there's, oh, goodness, there's Whitaker. It wanted to come out of there. In the girls' game, we were commenting, Shea Williamson had about 3 that were down in the bucket, came back out.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk to Mr. Barton about loosening these ones
That's
up.
right.
These ones we're shooting at.
Exactly. Oh, hard pass by Linus, just not quite on target, so Jesse couldn't handle it, and ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think some of them, right now on offense, we got to do a better job of using our screens, setting our screens. Right now, we're just not getting enough done with that action, and that's just something that I'm sure Coach is going to emphasize here as we move forward in the game.
What would you like to see us do here on defense? You like this?
Absolutely. Put pressure.
There's a turnover right there, and there's Linus driving. Oh, man, the layups are just a little hard tonight.
How did he not get – he slammed the backboard.
Yeah, well, the ball's on the backboard.
Oh, I think so, too.
Coach Pierce having a little discussion with the official right now who's right in front of that play, sprinting down there. I thought that was an automatic.
I don't know how you don't call it there.
Yeah, you're not allowed to hit the backboard.
Not like he did. I like that on our defense. Anytime you're struggling to score, you want to use your defense to help generate some offense.
Yep.
So I think it's an excellent strategy here. And it's just we got to take the lid off the basket right now.
That's right. 42's in the game for Greencastle. That's Trent Ross. He's a 6-foot-tall junior. We've seen him play against us for years. It feels like he's been there 6 or 7 years.
Good box out there by Jesse.
Good job. And Crawfordsville comes out the ball. Good find to Jesse.
Block.
No, no. The other
call.
They're going to give it to him. Yeah, that was a bad call.
I think he slid underneath him from where I'm sitting right now.
Yeah, I thought so too. Coach Pierce is surprised as well.
Well, that makes foul 6-0, so I'm sure that Coach Pierce is going to get his money's worth here moving forward the rest of this half.
And how about 6-0 at home? That's not supposed to happen at all.
Yeah, you can see Coach working him right now. That is not.
Yeah.
What was the wrong call?
It was the wrong call. He was clearly moving. All right, so here we go. This is the Trent Ross. That's what he can do. He does not look like he's not the most athletic kid. I think he would admit that, but he can hit threes. And we're going to have to get a hand in his face.
Well, a little adversity here. We'll see how we can handle this. Opening night, still plenty of time.
Jesse on the drive, and just again, layup just hard off the rim, but good shot.
Great move, yeah.
Yep, Plew was right there with him, but I don't think that affected his shot. That was a nice find. Coach Pierce is going to get a timeout. A couple of tough things have gone against us. The score's 14-4 in favor of Greencastle. Coach Pierce, I think, called that timeout so he could have a discussion with the officials.
Oh, no question. He was giving him an earful there. Realistically here, we've had 3 or 4 shots right at the rim that I think have been excellent looks.
Yes.
Jesse's gotten to the rim 2 or 3 times. Carson has. We just haven't been able to finish, which proves how important it is to finish.
That's right.
When you get there, but we got a little bit out of position there on defense, so I think it's an excellent timeout here.
Yeah.
And, we talked about trying to win the last minute of the quarter, but it's 4:46 here. We're down 10. And let's see if we can cut into this lead here before the half. It's a key 4 minutes right now, and the kids on the floor just need to execute a little bit better on offense.
Well, you said it, just finishing. I mean, you add those 8 points on here, right, and we're 12-14. Those have been the 4 layups that have just gone hard off the rim, or just got it. When you get there, you got to put it in.
One thing, I was not here last year. I saw the Athenians play a couple times, but there's a lot of new faces on the floor right now.
You're right.
There really are, and so it's opening night. There's definitely some nerves. We've lost. Some of the kids that are playing out there are used to maybe playing with the kids that were here last year. So I think there's just all kinds of issues that will get fixed here, and hopefully within the next 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. And, that was a good point. I mentioned those guys that graduated. Of course, one of them was my son, and we had such a great basketball experience here and winning the conference last year and the county, and it was just a really fun season, and hope to win a sectional. It was just a great opportunity to do that, and these guys have the ability to get right back there again this year.
Absolutely. This is first game, first half, long way to go.
Good shot by Ty Linus. When he gets set, he can hit those all night long, and all of a sudden, lead's cut in half.
Well, that's why that's a good timeout right there. Coach got him settled down, told him to shoot the ball like he can, and that's what he did.
How about that confidence hitting that first shot of the game? As you said earlier, you're talking about that with Kate. We need to go in, and it just is such a boost. And so it did for Ty. Good job by Kate. Getting his hands on it. Created it. Cole Watt comes up with it. Beautiful feed.
There you go.
There the layup falls. How about that?
You make a 3, and all of a sudden, the next shot, you shoot like you can.
Right. Great defense there, creates great offense, and that's what Athenian basketball has been about, at least since Coach Pierce's tenure. I think he's in his 10th season, by the way. Yep, he traveled.
Really good defense there by Nate, moving his feet, cutting off the drive. Let's see what play he's got in store here as we're cutting into the lead at 14-9.
Yep. Great job by the Athenians. Here we go with this offensive set now. K-Dub's out there. Quick look. Oh, I do feel like I didn't see the travel there. He might have, but I feel like that's been called the last few years, especially at the high school level.
Seems like it, but it looked like to me a good shot fake.
Yep. Kept his feet.
Yeah, anticipating. I would think that's. Oh, nice
yep.
Trap there.
Good job.
Pressure.
Good find. There's Trent Ross. He's on the line that time, and the shot's long.
Good challenge. Good push here. Let's see if we can get an easy one.
Good rebound by Ty. It looked like he was fouled, and that's going to be Whitaker from behind with the shove. Should give Ty Linus 2 shots.
Well, first foul on Greencastle of the game, and I think that one was probably about the weakest of the 3 or 4 that we think they should have called before. But
how about that? 3:19 to go in the second period. Greencastle picks up their first foul. So that puts Linus at the line shooting 2. Same lineup here. Not a lot of substitution for either team.
No. Neither team has used their bench a whole lot. I expect we might see a little bit of action here in the last couple minutes.
For Greencastle, Ethan Meyer started the game, came back in for Trent Ross.
There we go.
No change. That's away. Got a second one, so scores 10-14. 3:18 to go here in the second quarter.
All right, little trap. Try to attack the ball before it comes across.
Pretty good find there by Greencastle. Found a kid just came in. That's Meyer. Just came into the game.
Yeah, really good look there by Greencastle. They were ready for it, and they handled it.
Yep. Crawfordsville sets up the offense here. See what Coach Pierce is going to run. We're going to screen on top for K-Dub. There's a Meyer from the elbow and just off the front of the rim again. Just a little short. I wonder if that is some of that just confidence and owning his first shot that will certainly come as the season moves. One thing, he's a senior, and you know seniors they jump in and play hard. There's something about being a senior. Decent move there that's Cade Clue, the 6'7" junior for Greencastle.
All right, Greencastle staying man-to-man here. Let's see if we can get Jesse something.
Yeah, it's time for him to touch the ball. He needs to touch the ball a lot. There's K-Dub driving. Tough shot.
Very tough.
He's had easier ones that haven't gone, but that tough one went in. Great move.
He earned it. I like going to the left there.
Yeah.
Put his head down and was determined. Big basket there. They stopped their 4-0 run.
12-18 with 1:55 to go here in the second period. Greencastle moving. This is Whitaker. Did a ton of shooting. They've switched it up a little bit. He's run the point a little more. He's short. Gets a rebound over. Yeah, doggone. It was over Cole Watt. I think Cole was in position, but nothing called.
Yeah.
Gets the putback.
Yeah, a little too big for him there.
Yeah.
Second shots have hurt us a few times here in the first half. Still in good position here if we can get a basket.
Long shot by Linus. I thought he was going to get the roll, but K-Dub there for the rebound, and then Meyer there for, not sure what the call is. Basket's good.
Calling goaltending.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Should have called that earlier, but we'll take that one right
That's
there.
That's right. Make-up call?
Maybe so. We'll take the goaltending on the 3 there, maybe. But
that's right.
He called it on Carson's putback with the rim moving. So 2 points for Williamson there.
Okay. 14-20.
Nate Schrader back in the ball game. A little more size here. We got to keep him off the boards this last minute or so.
He's in for Cole Watt. Cole did a nice job. Brought that spark like you talked about. Played the whole second quarter until now. And just did a really nice job. Just makes things happen. Good defense. Good help. Ball's in and out for Whitaker. There's Ty Linus, who's just quicker than almost everybody on the floor. Finds Meyer. Jesse for 3. And it's good.
Great ball movement. Good patience right there to find the trailer. Jesse with his feet set, ready to shoot.
That's big shot. lead is down to 3, 20-17 in favor of Greencastle, but Athenians have really obviously had a good second quarter, just like you called.
All right, we're not going to let them hold for the last shot. I knew we were coming out after them there. See if we can get a turnover
here. Good job on
here.
Defense, yep. Get a miss.
Tough shot.
Off. Rebound to Greencastle. Good block by Nate Schrader, I believe.
14 seconds here. 14 seconds. Let's see what he's going to call.
I wonder if he'll set somebody up for a 3.
A little 4 low again for Karsten, maybe.
Yeah. Clearing out there. He's going to go again. Oh, there's a foul. That's out floor. 1 second. Yep.
On the floor. So with 1 second.
Yeah, and they had a bunch to give.
They sure do.
That was.
We'll get some kind of a lob here, maybe to Nate or Jesse.
Jesse. Yep. There goes to Jesse.
Stack play here.
Cut outside. Ooh, took a dribble.
And still got it off. Good look.
Good look. Got a decent look. So halftime, Greencastle leads 20-17. But I would say this. Momentum swung in high school basketball. Such a game of any basketball at any level. A game of runs. And it feels like that momentum swung in that second quarter.
Well, the timeout Coach Pierce took at 14-4. I think allowed us to relax a little bit. I'm sure he told them in the huddle that, look, we're still in the game and we're going to be fine. And from that moment on, we outscored them by 7. So really the timeout there with a little over 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, I would say was the key moment for us in the first half. A couple of things that are concerning, a couple of their putbacks. We've got to keep them off the boards.
Yeah.
And then in terms of offensively, maybe a little bit better job of screening. I think our screens and our cuts, I'm sure Coach, when he watches the film, will point out that it'll be a little bit sharper, a little bit tougher. And that's how you draw some fouls down the other team, too, is by being a little more physical in those aspects of the game.
Yeah. All right, I think we have a guest coming up here at halftime, and that is the head coach for the Lady Athenian basketball team, Coach Tyler Smith. And he's going to come over here for a little bit of an interview during halftime. We'll let him get set up. So Coach Slicker's going to take a break, and in steps Coach Smith. And I'm going to get a drink while he's getting the headset on. Welcome, Coach Tyler Smith.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Doing great. Thanks for joining us up here at halftime. We'll just give you a couple minutes to talk and then talk about the game and the season. Your first year is this your first head coaching at the varsity level?
Yeah, I coached a high school team in Florida.
Okay.
It was a JV, but we did not have a varsity, so it was pretty much a high school team.
Okay, all right. So you have done it before. Just the first time in the state of Indiana, the basketball state. Although I obviously are from here, but so you know all about it. But hey, again, welcome. So let's just talk a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about tonight's game, but let's talk a little bit about the season, kind of your experience getting to know the girls, and I've seen some good things. Here's what I'd love to point out, and I know it's probably not going the direction you exactly want to go. I'm sure tonight, looking at an 0-5 Greencastle team, we were pretty confident coming into that, and I love the way they play hard. I saw us on the floor battling for loose balls and going for rebounds and tying them up, and just really some encouraging things, at least looking at it from the fan perspective. And I'm sure as the head coach, you're analyzing every aspect of it. But talk a little bit about the girls and your first kind of just getting into this, starting in the summer, of course, but just what it's been like so far.
Yeah, well, we've had some ups and downs. We're really working on putting 32 minutes together.
Yeah.
You know, we have a lot of good spurts, and really every aspect of the game, we have good spurts here and there, and then we just got to stay with it. So tonight, Greencastle is better than the record. They've had a tough schedule so far.
I wondered about that because 35, that Allison Stevens she was a force to be reckoned with, and at 6 feet tall, substantially taller than anybody else we have on the court. So, and a senior.
Yeah. Yeah, they have some good players over there. We thought we had a chance in this one, and I like how we fought back. We were down, I think, 15 after 3, went on a 6-0, maybe 8-0 run there, and really started to fight from that point on. So, you know, we love that. We hope to continue to improve and get better for, you know, the full 32 minutes. And you know, we look at the season with a lot of ups and downs. You know, that's expected. But we see a path this season to quite a few wins, you know, as we continue to work. So we're just going to keep keep fighting in the wins and losses to accomplish our goals later in the season.
Great, yeah, and it's. I went to the games at the Classic. Well, I actually didn't make the first game because it was on a Thursday night, and there were other things going on since they had to move it. But thought, we played, I believe, both county schools, and I know that that didn't land in the win-loss column where we wanted it to land. But in my opinion, the county's wide open. I don't think that indicates.
Yeah, I agree with you. And, we talked to our girls after each loss, and we said, it hurts to come up a little short, but to try to remember this feeling in the locker room with a loss. And on the positive side of that, we get a shot at both of them again. So that's something that, again, can't hang our heads. There's work to be done. We'll watch film. We'll keep getting better. And, years ago, a lot of teams didn't have that chance.
That's right.
When you lose the county game, that's your only shot.
Yep.
So we have that luxury of getting a shot at both of them again.
Yeah. And so what do you have in the way of seniors? You have Lauren Kellerman, of course, who led the county, I think, in scoring last year. Certainly a 4-year starter now, I believe.
Yep.
You have Georgia Kincaid. I think she's been part of the program, too, all 4 years in high school, and Peyton Sinnott as well. Are those your seniors?
And Megan Simmons.
And Megan Simmons, yeah. I want to talk about her a little bit. I thought she has come on these last couple games. I watched on Fountain Central because they actually webcast it, so I watched that game on TV, and really have seen her improve in going after rebounds, putting her shot up, and it felt like tonight we missed several layups.
Yeah.
And if you'd hit those, that 8-point lead is nothing all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah, in that regard, we felt pretty good about a lot of the looks we were getting. We just got to finish.
Yep.
But yeah, Megan, she was in foul trouble in the North game.
Okay.
The 2 games, bridging that game, she's played really well.
Yeah.
She's come on, and it's good to see. She's got more confidence this year, and we love our guard play.
Yes.
We can get some points in the post and drive and kick type play, then that's going to be a good thing for us. Yeah,
and seeing Macy York coming back was nice. Kirsten Hutchins comes in and gives you key. I didn't see the JV game at Greencastle. I know they got a win last night, but she does. She gives you some really good minutes off the bench, and Emma Balaz coming in there just give us that underneath help. And as you said, we did the Seeger game webcast, and you said, hey, we're going to be outsized here a little bit to begin the season. And but I think they've definitely made a contribution. Fun to watch. Macy's always ready to shoot. Those feet are set, and she fires it up there.
Yeah, she's got a really high ceiling. Just a sophomore.
Yep.
We're trying to get her to believe how good she can be with continued work and confidence. And for any player at any level, to try to stay confident even when your shot is not there, to know you can contribute in other ways. And we really see, especially again, just a sophomore, her years coming up here could be pretty special.
Yeah. Well, early in the season here, just talk about your assistant coaches a little bit. Who's on your coaching staff?
Yeah, we got assistant coach is Tyler Davis. Known him a long time. He's also a youth pastor like myself here in Crawfordsville, and we go way back. He was in my first youth group a long time ago, and we've stayed in contact, always talking sports and other things about life, and it's just good having an assistant that's, been through a lot with you, and you can go to war together on the basketball court. Then we have our JV coach is Kirsten Long. She's been with North Montgomery for a long time. So we've been telling people, we decided to meet in the middle at the best school in the middle there.
That's right.
Coaching staff. Which is, it's fun, playing county games and having a little into those groups. And she does a great job. We love having her. And then officer coach Jack Taylor it's great to have a presence that's in the school, and he knows all the girls. He helps us out with a lot of things, and he's really one of our entertaining pieces for the coaches. We love our conversations with Officer Taylor. It's a lot of fun, and I love my staff.
He can lighten the mood. That's great. And then your pedigree. You played at Southmont, and then college a little bit, and then coached in Florida. Walk us through that a little bit with a minute and a half to go here before we kick off start the second half.
Yeah, so I played at Lincoln Christian University for 3 years. I always joke that I got 1 year of eligibility left.
There you go.
The college needs me.
Yeah.
IU.
How about it, man? They're playing well.
Yeah, so I got 1 year left there. It was a great experience. I started coaching basically right out of college.
Okay.
I've coached every level pretty much, freshman teams, coached at Brownsburg for a couple years in the middle school level, the girls team in Florida, and then I was started at South and then came over to Crawfordsville CMS the last 2 years with the McKell Willis, Caden Underwood group the last couple years.
Okay. And I know you coached my daughter in softball, right? So you had some
years of assistant softball. Yep.
So you've been around the coaching world. You're pastor at on the pastoral team at New Hope over students, and then you also do some sports writing.
That's right.
At a pretty heavy level. I enjoy reading those and watching your tweets. So appreciate you joining us. And looking forward to the girls just getting better and better, right? That's kind of the measure, right? The goal out there. We're learning and improving every game out. So what do you have next? What game? Is it Danville?
Tough on Saturday.
Yeah.
Danville, yep.
They've got a player that can, potential all-star, right? I think that we're going to have to.
It'll be a challenge, but as you said, a chance to improve. So looking forward to it.
Learn from her, and great. Well, we wish you the best. Appreciate you joining us, and look forward to covering the Lady Athenian basketball team for the rest of the season. So, Coach Tyler Smith, thank you for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, we have about 10 seconds to go, and we'll be ready to start the second half of the boys' game. And with that, we'll get ready to get Coach Kurt Slicker back on here and ready to roll. All right, as we get ready to start the second half of basketball here, score is 20-17 in favor of the Tiger Cubs, but as Coach Slicker pointed out, the Athenians won that second quarter, cut into that lead significantly. It'll be Tiger Cub basketball coming out of the break.
I know Coach is always talking about the first couple minutes of a quarter or the half, so this is interesting to see if we can get into the lead here in the first couple minutes.
See what they can make happen. Yeah, here we go. So same starting lineup. Ian Hensley's back in. Nate Schrader's back out there.
Charge. Good take by Nate. Great help defense. Right where he needed to be.
Nate Schrader picked up the charge. That was actually a legitimate charge, unlike the one called on I don't want to criticize the officials too much, but that was not a charge earlier for sure.
Well, a great possession defensively to start the half here. And let's see if we can get Nate maybe getting a couple putbacks for us on the offensive end, get him involved in the offense.
He's a big body. He's one of your football players. How many football players do you have on this?
Looking out there right now, he would be the one.
Okay.
So we'd like to have some more, but he's the one. So we're very happy to have him.
Yeah. Carson Scott's on that bench. He played well for you this season.
Great job.
And Alex Hernandez, I see down there on the bench getting the dress varsity as a sophomore.
Here we go, right into Nate. A little high-low action.
Oh, just a little soft and good shot, good look, though.
Good look. Don't fade away. Right, go at him, but it's a nice play right there.
Yeah, he can go up strong. He's a big, strong kid and good kid. That's the thing about these Athenians. Oh, good defense got out there. But they got a second chance, and you talked about that a little bit. Just the need to block out.
All right, we get it.
I was going to say that's the guy actually we weren't shooting those, but maybe not if he's going to put them in. That was Ethan Meyer, the junior, 6'1 junior, with the three. There's Jesse with, see if he can answer it. Just off, low, long. Rebound to Greencastle's Whitaker. Come down to set up their offense. So see if the Athenians can get a stop here. Man-to-man defense. Good job by Ian Hensley. Good help by Nate, although he took a swing, didn't he?
Yeah, I'd like to see them, Ian, stop that drive right there, push him out a little bit further on his cut. But Nate came over to help, and a good offensive move right there to draw the contact and create the two-shot foul.
So that puts number 30, who's Nick Sutherland. Did not call his name much in the first half, but Sutherland's on the line, 6'2 junior. And the first one is good. Second shot is up, and it's a little long, but they almost got another. Well, they are going to get another shot, but Plew threw it out of bounds. Hustling after, so it'll be Athenian basketball.
Yeah, Greencastle hasn't given us many offensive rebounds. I'd like to see us maybe get on the old boards here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we've seen them get a couple second chance points.
Yes, that's second chance points are a big difference right now in the ballgame. Ooh, nice play, double screen.
There's a block on, that's Ian Hensley, really talented sophomore basketball player. He can flat out shoot, but just getting broken in here to, I'm not sure he got on in the scoring column in the first half. 17-26. Oh, had a
Had the alley-oop.
That would have created some excitement.
Yeah, had it set up. Just couldn't quite connect and make the play.
Didn't get it done. Nice pass underneath the Plu, who puts it up and in. Caleb went for the steal. Ball into Linus's hands.
Yeah, the penetration they've gotten a couple times has hurt us. We have to come over and help, and then they're able to get the putback. So we need to sit down defensively, keep the ball in the paint.
Yep. So Alex Kellerman's going to check into the game, sophomore, who, again, played really, really well in the JV game last night. He's going to come in. I'm not sure who's going to take a seat. Maybe Hensley. Nope, Schrader. Nate Schrader. I thought he was pointing to Hensley, but he's pointing to Schrader. So Junior will take a break. A little more speed here with Alex.
Good minutes there from Nate, though.
Yeah.
Get him to finish at the rim on the one, but I thought his defense was solid right there.
He's going to give you solid heart. He's a hard worker. I'm sure you saw that in the football season and hard in the weight room. So
kind of an interesting lineup. We got 3 sophomores out there right now.
That's right.
And there we go.
There's a big three-pointer by Ty Linus. His second one of the game. Cuts the lead down to 20-28 here in the third quarter with 5:25 to go. Again, a game of runs. So Alex Kellerman holding down the middle with that Athenians defense. Good position. Good block.
They get into the lane. That dribble penetration in the lane is giving us some issues.
Too far in, right? We got to stop that before he gets that deep. So that takes the lead back to 10. But that was Alex Kellerman, so they went right at the new guy into the game. Linus into the lane. Good shot just off the front of the rim. They forced it.
Yeah, only one shot.
Yeah.
Let's see us get a few more.
Good defense there.
Great help by Kellerman.
Yeah. Held ball should be Crawfordsville's ball because they had the ball coming out of the break. Yep, so on the floor, same starting lineup for Greencastle. Was the same starting lineup for Crawfordsville with the one substitution of Alex Kellerman into the game for Nate Schrader.
Little ball screen action here at the top. Double screen, flare screen.
Hensley moved, but I think that's off the foot of Greencastle, so we'll keep the ball. Hensley made a cut right when the pass was coming to him.
Yeah, that execution will get better as we get into the season.
They will learn each other.
That's for sure. And they're young out there.
They are. That's a great point.
Sophomores.
Yeah. Yep. 3 sophomores, a junior and a senior. Coach Slicker pointed out. So you have some growing pains. You expect that.
Same look right there.
As you said, they did not get a ton of varsity playing time last year, except for Jesse and K-Dub. There's another deep 3 from Linus. It's short. I don't know. I feel like Greencastle was out of bounds when they hit that.
Yeah, Greencastle deflected the shot right there. Definitely was a shot block. That's why Greencastle tried to save it. So get the ball underneath the basket here.
I definitely missed the shot block. I wondered why. Oh, into Linus with the turnaround and into good job by Hensley pulling it down. Man, you think he got fouled on that, but
maybe. That was a good job though of being active and just got to finish those. Good help there on the dribble penetration.
Timeout. Yep.
Yes.
Timeout. He didn't like what he saw, but they ended up getting a wide open look. But hey, so timeout Greencastle. Here we go, full timeout, and it's score right now 20-30, and we'd cut that down to what, 3?
Well, the half we were down 3 at the half, 20-17.
Yep.
So we've been outscored here 10-3. And after we got the stop on the first defensive possession. So we're in the danger zone a little bit right here, but there's still a lot of basketball left to be played.
It's probably a helpful timeout actually for the Athenians too, isn't it?
I would think so.
Give a break to that run.
And coach to organize again what we want to do offensively, see if we can get a little bit better execution, get something going to the rim. And anytime, again, you're struggling on offense, somehow you have to have your defense help create it. And I'm sure that coach is going to get active here on the defensive end. I am very impressed, though, with Greencastle. You can see that they have some experience out there. They did a good job of handling our traps in the first half, and they came out in the second half and executed their offense very well.
They, I believe, graduated one I thought one starter. It must have been more than that. But those three kind of guards out there, and then Plu got a whole bunch. He was not a starter, but he was a 6'7" guy that got a bunch of playing time. They've got a lot of experience.
No question, and I think that's showing up right now. Yep. But that's all right. That's what sophomores are here for.
That's right.
Get them on the floor. They've got the ability. They've just got to learn what it's like to play at this level, at this speed.
Yep. So here we go. Out of the timeout. Greencastle basketball under their basket. Inbounded out to Whitaker, to Meyer, and to Sutherland. The quiet one here has been Parmley, who has the ball right now. We're doing a good job playing defense on him. The shot was long. The rebound is long, and Plu comes up with it. Second chance point.
Good job of Carson there, getting involved in the defensive rebound. Big possession here for the Athenians.
Let's go. They need to cut into this thing. Big three, or we haven't seen K-Dub drive yet. Be nice if they clear out for him.
Shuffle cut to the lane. Get the ball reversed.
There's Kellerman launch a three, and he can shoot those. Good job. There's your second chance point. And to Hensley, puts a shot up and is fouled and is going to be shooting two. Like to see him finish that, but
good job of being on the O boards there. Jesse getting us an O board. Those offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities are the things we're going to need here as we move forward into the rest of this ball game.
I think you called that's a difference in the game right now. As Greencastle's gotten those second chance points, probably.
Just relax, Ian.
Yep.
Just take your time. A little rush there. Deep breath.
Into the game now. Got some good minutes out of Alex Kellerman. Into the game, replacing Alex is Cole Watt back in there. Gave us a good spark in the first half.
Yeah, Cole's back. I thought Alex right there, certainly athletically he can play out there.
Yes.
He's just going to have to gain some confidence, and he'll be fine for us this year.
Yeah. Second shot was up and good for Hensley. Makes it a 9-point lead for Greencastle. Good job. Hensley's another one that can flat out score too. He's going to be helpful this season. There's a long three off the rim. Good job. Rebound tipped by Jesse to Linus, who's going to go all the way, and he's wide open for a layup, and he can do that a lot. And we're going to jump into a little bit of, I think Coach wanted to jump into some pressure defense, or at least our run and jump.
No question. I mean, he's brought Cole in tonight. It's happened every time Cole's been in the game.
That's why he's in there. Brings good speed and good toughness. That's what you like.
Good help by Jesse.
Yeah, tough shot. And good defense, so those are going to fall once in a while.
See what we run here. See if we run some kind of set to get the big fellow a shot.
It's been a little while. We don't have any stats for you. Sorry about that, but we will. In these 23 points, nice move by K-Dub. Off the glass softly and puts it in.
Big basket there. Good clear out. Good finish there by Karsten.
Yeah, both guards have done a really nice job, Linus and Karsten, on getting to the rim and finishing since that opening quarter.
Absolutely. Last two possessions, we're getting layups, something going to the rim.
Ooh, he traveled. At least I thought he traveled. There's just a height advantage with Whitaker.
A lot of times basketball games come down to just a simple stat of who makes the most layups or who gets the most layups.
It is true.
And
free throws and layups.
Yes, it really is.
Yeah. Fun to watch, though. Great game going on here. We just need to get into this lead here. With a minute 20 to go in the third quarter. There's another three by Linus just off the front of the rim, but K-Dub does a good job chasing that down. Sometimes when those shots don't come off the rim the right way, it's easier for the offense to get one. There's Jesse with a nice move.
There it is.
Falls. Good move.
Yep, second shot again.
To the rim.
Getting the O rebound. And
yep.
I can see Jesse taking the ball to the basket strong.
Yeah, that was nice. And you're right, second chance points. Makes huge difference now. It's a 7-point lead. Greencastle going to be content here to hold for the last shot, and hopefully we're not going to let them. Sutherland with the basketball. Dribbles out top. 37 seconds to go.
That's our trap.
Yep.
Got him. Good spot there.
Oh, yeah. Great spot.
Same thing.
Again. There it is again. Balls to Parmley. Saying his name wrong. Comes the trap. Cut by Whitaker. And it finds the open Plu cutting to the basket.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get one right back out.
Gives us time to score. We're used to this. 9 seconds to go. Carson with the ball. Nice screen, and there's a foul. That's the second time they've done that, but, of course, it's on the floor.
Little ball screen handoff action, trying to get Ty going to the middle of the lane. There we got 4 seconds left. Looks like they're going to take the ball out on the side instead of underneath. That foul occurred just above the free throw line.
Yeah, that's the break point, right?
Yep.
Here we go. Who it goes into is Key. Over to Jesse. Gathers himself. Good shot. Oh, just a little long off the back of the rim. That makes the score after 3. 27 for Crawfordsville, 36 for Greencastle. Heading into the fourth quarter. Fouls, actually this time. Greencastle has 4 fouls, and Crawfordsville has 1.
That quarter right there, I think, just shows a little bit of our inexperience out there.
Yes.
And I think as we've watched this game a little bit tonight, you see a group of players who have the ability that just aren't used to playing with each other in this type of scenario. Greencastle, you don't win 21 games in high school basketball unless you're an excellent team. So
that's a great point.
With the returners they have tonight and the expectations they have, everyone knew this was going to be a tough ball game tonight. But, we still have 8 minutes left. We're only down 9. We're at home. If we can get a little energy into with a couple baskets, maybe we can get some of the home crowd going behind us here.
I do think, and we didn't get any, you had a chance to talk to Coach Pierce probably a little bit today, maybe at school, but they're playing, Greencastle's playing 6 men. I would say we have the depth advantage in a big way. And again, not that we probably played 8 guys, I think. Nate Myers checking in now, the senior, Cole Watt, Carson Williamson still in there, Nate Schrader is in, and then Jesse Hall.
Well, over the long haul of the season, our inexperience that we keep talking about here is going to gain experience.
That's right.
And they'll only get better. So here we go, man-to-man, start the fourth quarter.
Okay, Greencastle ball coming out of the break, and a long pass, dangerous pass from Greencastle, but into the hands of Whitaker. Parmley comes and gets it. Good defense by Cole Watt, just in his face right there. That's why he's in there.
Yep, help side here.
Oh, help was a little late, but it got there, and good job. Oh, called a hell ball.
Yes, he did. Canadian basketball, we'll take it.
It's good.
Jesse got there a little late, but he got there with that size.
That's right. And that size makes a huge difference.
Sure
he goes straight up. I think he was listed 6'6" last year, and I think he grew over the summer. I told him that.
He certainly hasn't gotten any shorter. He is one.
Big young man.
Yes, he is.
Tall young man.
Let's see here.
There's Meyer.
Like the idea there.
Yes.
I like the ball movement there. Get into the paint. We just
little quick probably, but look good.
All right, Athenians picking up full court here.
Yeah, probably not the place to foul, but anyway, getting in there, being aggressive. This is what we're going to create.
Yeah, we only have one team foul right now, so at some point here, you want to create a scenario. We have some fouls to give.
That's right, and you don't want it to be that big of a discrepancy, do you? Not really. With when you're down.
No, if we get within a couple possessions, we may need to foul late in the game and put them on the foul line. So, chance to be aggressive here.
Yep. So
overplay the passing line a little bit.
Parmley driving to the left. Good defense by Linus to cut him off. Nothing there. Back out top here with Sutherland for Greencastle. Now back to Parmley's hands, who really did not run the offense first half. Whitaker did, but is now back. Clue with Schrader on him. And missed the layup.
He did. Nate's size it bothered him a little.
Yeah, that's hard to get around.
Yep, there we go.
Jesse just taking over. Basket is good. Put him on the line. He just made a great move. That's twice he's gone around Clue. Clue can't keep up with him.
No, nice hesitation. Get to the rim, finish. Chance for a three-point play here. Cut the lead to 6.
29-36 here with Jesse Hall at the line. And it's up and good. And that makes it a 6-point game. Athenians cutting into that.
Yep, little man-to-man pressure here. Just no trap right now, just playing man-to-man.
Where are these guys out? So still 5-second call in high school, I think.
Yes, there's Cole Watt again, yes.
Yeah, he's there. Off. Oh, they're going to overrule it.
I think they might, but still, it's a hustle play.
Yeah, that's the right call, but it was a great play as well. I mean, it doesn't take anything away from that. It would have been nice to have the ball. But he He did a good job.
Yeah, he's certainly putting some pressure on Whitaker right up in his face.
There's the little give and go. Looked like he shuffled his feet, and he's got a good shot.
Well, mistake right there. You want to force the ball to the outside, on the side out if you can. But
yeah, they let it go in.
But we're all right. We're still only down 8. Little ball screen here.
Just going to launch a 3 just off the back of the rim. What are they going to call?
That's on Greencastle. Push. Looks
There
like
we go.
Right in the middle of Schrader's back down there.
Yep. Number 40, that is Ethan Meyer, junior. Clearing out. We're going to get a rebound. K-Dub's coming in back in after his little break. Get in there to run the offense, and Nate Myers going to take a seat. Gave us some good minutes there.
All right, little change, let Ty take the ball out here. There's a reason for that, and that's the reason for it right there.
Oh, good shot. Yep.
Good look. Got to get back. Challenge.
Doggone it. Just beat us back. Yep, we got to get back on that. And
sometimes when you take a baseline shot, that's the risk. Is sometimes you don't have anybody back in transition. 10-point game, 6 minutes to go. A little isolation for Jesse.
Oh, we're going to say he lowered his shoulder and initiated the contact. I guess that could have gone either way, in my opinion. But
Jesse maybe a little bit down low, but I would like to think that that's a block because the defender impeded his progress to the basket. You got to pick up now.
Needless to say, that's right. Got down to 10, and we're down to 5. 6 minutes to go. Good job.
Good sprint anytime the ball beats you. There you go.
That's a way Jesse could get up there and make that steal, get in the passing lane. Good pass.
Go to the board.
Over Linus. Throw it long on the 3 attempt.
Sometimes the best time to shoot a 3, though, is in transition.
Absolutely.
You got your feet set, so it's a good look there.
Yep.
Now we're coming out with our trap with Nate. See if we can create another turnover here.
Pretty sure Greencastle got through the regional last year, if I recall right. So it was these guys are experienced, is my point with that.
They are. You can see it. They're running their offense.
Yep.
Looking for a wide open shot.
Got a wide open 3 in and out. Yep. Good rebound by Cole Watt.
See if we can organize something here.
Yep. Good pass to Schrader. Layup's good. He's going to line. Foul on Whitaker. Great pass. Cole Watt just ran the court. Hit Schrader. Schrader makes the layup and is going to the line.
Yeah, it's twice tonight. Nate's been able to run the floor and receive a pass and finish at the rim. Great job by Cole Watt. They never stopped the ball there. The rule is you got to stop the ball. Well, they didn't stop him, so he just kept going and makes a great pass. Good finish by Nate.
Coach Pierce offered a little encouragement.
Right, back down to 7, yep.
Good job.
You can see Cole is just D'ing up here on Whitaker.
Playing Whitaker tight.
Good help. Good help.
So here we go. Back with Parmley, setting up the offense out in front for Greencastle. Linus is guarding him tight.
Nice help there by Carson. Way to be on the line.
And Whitaker's going to launch it. Oh, man. It's good.
Still got time.
Yeah, tough shot. He put it in. Cole Watt was right in his face. Cato's going to set up. I got to think Jesse Hall's going to touch the ball a lot in this fourth quarter. He's your man.
Out for him. A little ball screen by Nate.
Oh, man. Screen and roll was almost there. Looks good. Yep, big 3. Jesse Hall answers the 3 with Whitaker.
Coach Pierce wants a little more pressure here. 4 minutes to go.
He wants him to go. Jesse's going to go. Oh, good job. Yeah, that's what it creates right there. Nate read that well, knocked the ball out of bounds.
That's the nice thing about having Nate on the back end of that, is that size and that length right there. He can do things like that. Big stop here. We're down 7 with 4 minutes to go.
Greencastle basketball into the backcourt. Cole Watts right up on Whitaker. K-Dub playing good defense. Nice feed. They've done that a few times, haven't they?
They spread us out. They get us to come help, and we don't get that next rotation that we need.
That's the key, isn't it?
We got to keep that ball in front of us.
Yep. I think he twisted an ankle. I like the idea of having all those guys wear ankle braces.
I would agree with that 100% in basketball.
Yeah.
Why risk it?
Yep. You're going to do it forever. It's the difference between being out for a few weeks and being out for a couple days,
Absolutely.
maybe.
All right, let's see. We're going 1-4 low set here for Karsten.
Jesse Hall's limping a little bit over there, but I think he's okay. Let's see if he can get a 3 again. Yes, he can. Doesn't
All right, let's see if we get up.
Doesn't affect that, yeah.
Some pressure. We want the pressure. Good trap. Ooh.
Got out of the trap, unfortunately, without a bad pass. There's Whitaker just taking it. And it's going to be a foul on him.
Yeah, I think you probably got Jesse on the side there. Nate came over to help.
It was. Oh, they got Nate.
All right.
Yep, could have been either one.
Yeah. All right, 2-shot foul here.
Yep. Got some sweat on the floor down there. They're going to get taken care of. I think Jesse may have found that as he was playing defense. So they put Whitaker at the line. That's a foul situation. Is Greencastle's. They have 7 fouls, so Crawfordsville's in the bonus. And Crawfordsville has 4 team fouls.
That's all. So I think there's 7 fouls. We need to continue, even though we've hit a couple threes here from Jesse.
Yeah.
Don't forget about going inside.
That's right.
Driving it. See if we can get to the foul line, get some 3 points.
Whitaker's first shot is good. Schrader's going to take a break. He has 3 fouls. And Ian Hensley's back into the game underneath there, replacing Schrader in the lineup. Schrader gave us really good minutes.
He did. He did a nice job.
Yep.
Ian maybe a little bit more of a threat to score on the perimeter here.
Yes.
Let's see what Coach is going to do here.
Whitaker's second shot was good, so takes the lead back to 8 points for Greencastle.
2-man game.
Looked like a foul.
Yep. Free throws.
So. Oh, he pointed under.
Team foul.
Should be.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that shooting? Nope, 1-1.
He called it 1-1. I think he could have called it shooting.
Me too. I thought he was shooting. That's what I was waiting to see, and I thought he called it on the floor. Okay, so 1-1 for Jesse Hall. Oh, and a little offensive, defensive.
Yeah, I thought he might do that.
Yeah.
I think I agree with that move right there by Coach. I think he's going to do the same thing here with Carson Scott.
Yeah. Carson Scott brought some tough nose. I'm sure he had fun with him on the football field this year. I watched actually several times.
Yeah, just a super kid.
Yeah.
So. But that's what Crawfordsville has, just a bunch of super kids.
Yes.
I've learned that since I've been lucky enough to come down here.
That's
great. Attaboy, Jesse. Need to hit them both here.
Free throws. First one is good. That makes cuts the lead down to 7. 2:59 to go.
Still got plenty of time. Anytime you get the 3-point shot in basketball, there's still time. There we go.
Those shots are good. Back down to 6-point lead. Greencastle ball. Pressure by Crawfordsville. Carson Scott is in there pressuring Parmley.
Sit down. That's it. No layup. No layup. That was kind of what you were not wanting to have happen there. All right, we're going to play a little OD here.
Yep. So that puts Whitaker, the layup was good, puts him on the line. And Ty Linus is back in, replacing Carson Scott. And Ian Hensley's back in for Schrader's. As coach, with 2:46 to go, is doing the offensive-defensive switch.
Yeah, 1 shot here. See if we could. There we go.
Good. Short.
So that foul didn't really hurt us.
Nope.
Little set play for Jesse coming down. Nice screen there by.
Man, just a little hard.
Stay up. Yeah. Stay up. Got fouls to give. Travel.
Find out they're not going to shoot a 3 at this point, I don't think.
Assume not. No, we're going to have to. We'll run
they're going to be content to. Yep. Oh, got him in the right spot. Oh, no, there's. Yeah, too many passes that time. Second chance points. Coach Slicker, he called that all night long.
Well, it's been a problem for us when he goes with a little bit smaller lineup, but those are the risks you take.
That's right.
And almost at this point, you almost have to play for the steal. Nice.
Oh no, I don't see it, but I can be wrong. I'm just going to say it again.
Shot fake. You can move one of your feet. Obviously, it looks like they're only moving both.
Here comes the defensive line. So Schrader and Scott back in for Linus and Hensley. Replacing him, 10-point lead for Greencastle with 1:56 to go.
We have 5 team fouls here, so we've got a foul to give before we put them in, so I'm sure we'll be aggressive here.
Create the turnover. Here comes Jesse with this little run and jump. Oh, they're going to take a timeout.
All right, good trap there.
Yep.
Be interesting to see if Coach picks somebody that he wants to foul here. Sometimes you get this scenario, like get the ball out of It's so early in the season. That's one disadvantage of it. Early in the season,
you don't know.
Not really, not yet. You're
some of these guys, you don't want Whitaker, you don't want Parmalee on the line. You want one of those guys that didn't get as much experience, in my opinion.
Well, if you don't get the turnover here before it gets across half court, you're almost going to be forced to foul.
Start fouling.
Almost.
Yeah.
It just and hope for the miss on the 1-on-1, and then come down and convert.
Hey, good turnout tonight. It looks like the youth teams. I see Coach Connor Smith down there. I think he must be coaching at the middle school. And a bunch of Athenians in blue.
Yeah, our 8th grade basketball boys team is here tonight.
Okay.
And they have had an excellent season so far this year. Very competitive team, and really excited about their future here.
That's fun.
Crawfordsville, yes. All right, so full court pressure here. See if we can get a turnover on the inbound.
Great turnover, an easy transition bucket, and make it happen. Ball's inbound to, that is again Meyer. Back to Sutherland. Foul by K-Dub, but he's got one to give. Blocking foul, so just out of bounds.
Yep, same scenario.
Now we'll be in the bonus, or they will be in the bonus. Ball's into Whitaker. Bring the ball up as he's done most of the night. And there's Meyer. Greencastle wants to run some clock here. There's a trap.
Had a good trap there.
Yep.
Good bounce pass to get out of it.
Just got through. Yep, that's what Parmalee can do.
We're going to have to take one. I think Coach is calling for it.
Yep. 1:20 to go. He's got to go. Somebody's got a foul here.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. K-Dub, I think, may have gotten a hand on it.
Good pass by Nate.
To Jesse. Good job.
Good timeout by Coach.
There we go. 8. Cuts the lead to 8. Great job. Got the turnover. Got the easy, quick bucket.
Well, you're there, Coach Pierce. There, it's always a tough spot. Like, how soon do you start fouling? And as soon as he calls for the foul, bang, they turn the ball over. So
they knew he
waited. Yeah, he waited the appropriate amount. That nice patience there by Nate to find Jesse. It's a good run of the floor there by Jesse. We just need to get another turnover here, and then
it
becomes a two-possession game. That's right. We're one turnover away from making it a two-possession game.
And I wonder if the kid who had the ball, and I don't remember who it was for Greencastle, was the guy who said he heard him say, "Go get him," and he's not the guy who wanted to be at the line.
It could be.
And made a quick pass.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how long Coach Pierce waits here to foul, because you're going to, at some point here, if we don't get the turnover, we're going to have to put him at the line for the 1-on-1.
Yeah. Defensive guys are in, and Cole Watt and Carson Scott, and then you got Schrader, Jesse Hall, and K-Dub.
Yeah, Nate playing center field. Take away the deep one.
Yep. Struggling to get it in.
Stay up.
Sutherland with the basketball for Greencastle.
Got him.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is again. Another turnover to Jesse Hall.
Right back to it. All right.
Good lap. I thought he might have wanted to dunk that. Just had one step.
Coach just said make it.
That's right.
Make it.
Put that in.
All right. Do not miss.
1 minute to go. 2 turnovers there. 2 buckets. And we got a 6-point game.
That's the thing about, I think, this year's team is that with our size and our athletic ability, that if we're within any kind of striking distance, the way that we can trap and finish at the rim, that we'll never be out of a game.
Yep.
And I think we're proving that right now. You've got 2-possession game, 1 minute to go here. Sure, we're looking the same thing. We're going to trap again, and then at some point, if we don't get the steal, we'll put them on the line.
Right.
In terms of the timeouts, I think those are perfect use of a timeout. Even though it lets Greencastle kind of get set up, I think it organizes us as well.
Right.
But at some point here, we're going to have to make a couple plays to finish them off.
Yep. Fully capable. I'm not wondering. I don't see Jesse Hall sitting down, so I wonder if he's... Oh, no, he's in there. Here we go. We're set up for a great finish. 1 minute to go. 1 minute, 1 second. Greencastle basketball. Got to go the length of the court. 45 to 51, 6-point game.
All right, we don't put anybody on the ball, which is when you're playing a center fielder like Nate. Leave the ball free, ready to trap that first pass.
There's the cutter, nobody there.
I like it.
Good defense. That's the way. All right, force Greencastle to use another timeout. They are struggling to get the ball in bounds against this defense.
They are, and they'll have to be stationary now. He's standing on our F. 30-second timeout. Really good job there of working together, talking. This is where you want to look to switch everything if you're on defense. and we're going to trap that first pass that comes in.
Yeah.
And Nate's back there playing center field to take away any deep threat right now.
Strategy here for Crawfordsville is pretty simple, honestly. Just good, hard-nosed defense. Create a turnover. Do what they've done last 2 possessions. Make it happen again.
Well, you do. You work on situations like this in practice every week. And, you try to put your team in a position where, hey, we're up 2, we're down 4, whatever it may be. So you're ready for these kind of situations. But until you get into a game-time scenario, it's hard to predict.
That's right.
Same kind of setup. We got Nate playing center field right here, and we're denying in the front.
And we're denying with Jesse Hall. So, that's a big, long body right there. Makes it really hard.
Trap if Cole can get it stopped.
Yep. They got it.
All right.
Pull back out. Yep. Gonna run some clock, and we're gonna have to foul. Looks like we did.
Good trap.
Hey, there we go. And there's a foul.
Okay, I like it though.
Yeah.
A couple of really good traps here.
Almost, you felt like we created a turnover. That could have gone either way.
Yeah, against a less experienced team, I think no question we'd have had a turnover there. All right.
Yeah, should be in the 1-on-1.
Yes.
Meyer at the line.
45 seconds left. Myers at the line. And we're going to do back to some defense here. So Hensley and Linus back into the game. Alex Kellerman's going to come into the game for Cole Watt, I would assume. Yep, we got our 3-point threats in there. And by the way, all 5 of those guys, really good shooters in there right now.
Yep.
Goodness.
Well, that's what you're looking for right here. Hopefully a miss.
There's a miss.
Yep, let's go.
Worked. Here comes the 3, 42 seconds. Okay, that brings the ball up. Ty Linus.
5 out action. Look to go to Jesse inside.
Yeah, and there it is. Good foul. There's a foul. Good execution. That's right. Nice feed by Hensley. Here comes the defensive guys, Schrader, Cole Watt, Carson Scott back in, but it'll be after the first shot.
Really like the play call there by Coach Pierce. Didn't come down to just have him chuck a 3.
Yeah.
He comes in, and they get a little back screen action, get Jesse cutting to the rim, and now here we are at the line shooting 2.
Yeah, clock stopped, and we're cutting in the lead, and that first one just off for Jesse, who's a really good, now I can say it because I'm not jinxing him, he's a really good free throw shooter.
All right, be the same scenario here. He makes this one. We'll be down 5. We'll face guard and be ready to trap that first pass again.
Second one is good.
Nate in center field. There it comes in. Jesse's trapping.
Yep. Foul by K-Dub. I don't think anybody's in real foul trouble either. Hensley may have 3. Like that's his second. Nope, that's his third. Okay, here we go.
At this point, I think that until you get to 4, anybody who's on the floor is going to be willing to take it.
Yep.
All right, 1-on-1 again. So we put the offensive shooting lineup back in, so to speak. 5-point game.
Shots up for Greencastle, and it's another miss.
Go.
Finally got a foul, that's for sure. That's Sutherland. And there's a 3 by Ty Linus, and it's good. That makes it 49-51. Big shot by Ty Linus. 3-pointer. They've missed last 2, right? They've missed the front ends of the 1-on-1.
Yes, they're 0 for their last 2 1-on-1s.
Yep, which is a turnover.
Absolutely. So we're doing back to our offensive defensive set here. We're subbing back in Nate, Cole, and Carson to get the steal or the turnover. If not, with 26 seconds left, sure we'll use the same strategy.
Yeah.
We'll wait till they get the ball across half court before we foul if possibly can here if we can create a turnover. Now we're in a situation, too, where we don't have to take a 3-point shot if we get the steal.
Yep.
We just need to get the first look we can and get to the rim. And if they do foul us, it'll be a 2-shot foul no matter what because they have 9 team fouls right now.
That's right. So great job by the Athenians of climbing back in this. They were down 10 points with just here late, actually, midway through the fourth quarter, and have climbed back in. As you said, 3-point shot helps that, but we've really stepped up the defensive pressure.
So many kids are contributing here in this last 5 minutes. Yep. You like using your bench, and they're using it.
Yep.
For a kid like Ty to come back in after sitting for a little bit, not playing the whole time, his legs are underneath him. What a great-looking shot.
Yeah, offense, defense, as you said, it's working. Defense creating turnovers, offense is scoring.
All right, same scenario here. I know I'm repeating myself, but Nate is our center fielder to take away the deep throw. And we're looking to trap here if we can't get the steal.
Ball's in. It's Meyer again. He has not hit from the line.
All right.
Yep. So he gets the ball underneath, but of course they're not going to shoot because they don't really need to score anymore.
No, but still a 1-on-1, yeah.
Yeah, that works. So this is Trent Ross, a senior, 6 foot tall. Has not played a ton, but has been, I think they've only had 6 guys in the game tonight. He's the 6th man.
Well, this is a tough free throw. You know that.
19 seconds left, 49-51. Yeah, we'll see what the senior can do. And from the line with a really loud gymnasium, he sinks it, but it's okay.
Yeah, still 19 seconds left, plenty of time. They won't want to foul, so if we attack the rim, we can score here. We don't necessarily have to get a 3 with this much time.
Loud gymnasium. Second one is off. 3-point game, 18 seconds to go. Plenty of time left.
I like it.
Yep, Jesse goes in, just off the rim. I think it's going to be, they said off the Athenians, so Greencastle basketball. 10 seconds to go.
Mr. Barton didn't agree.
Not sure. Yeah, Mr. Barton underneath the rim down there. Thought maybe that should have been Crawfordsville basketball. Unfortunately, he's not wearing his stripes.
No. All right, same scenario here. We're going to have to deny the inbounds and foul once it comes in at this point.
There's the foul immediately. This time it's to Whitaker.
It'll be a 2-shot foul this time. Still 9.3 seconds left, though, so even on a make of 2, if we get a quick bucket,
foul
we'll
again.
Have one more time.
Yep.
No. I like the strategy there. A lot of people would say shoot the 3, but with 16, 17 seconds, you got the ball in your leading scorer's hand, attacking the rim.
Yeah, higher percentage shots.
Yeah, easily could have been called for a foul there on the floor.
Yeah, as Whitaker sinking the first one, makes it a 4-point game, 49-53. You're right. Could have been a foul call down there. It looked like on Jesse. I mean, could have been a good no call. It wasn't a call. So.
Well, if we'd have gotten the ball on the inbounds right there, it looked like it went out off Greencastle.
Yeah, and Whitaker sinks both of them. So 5-point game. And there is a tie-up or timeout.
They're calling a held ball.
Wow.
Boy, it sure looked like a reach right there.
Yeah, I thought so too. They initiated the ball even being loose.
Really surprised. That's kind of a gutsy play because if you called a foul there, that would have been a 2-shot foul.
Right. Yeah, shocked he was going for that. So anyway, reset it for you here. 6.3 seconds left. 49-54. Greencastle gets the ball in bounds. There's the foul immediately by Linus. And that'll be 2 shots. And that's Benton Parmley going to the line.
Well, even though the outcome doesn't look to be in our favor tonight, I think, being down by 10 points here earlier in the quarter, being able to cut into the lead.
Yes.
It shows what kind of heart our kids have here.
Hey, they never say die, just what you'd expect.
Yeah. We struggled tonight in both the first and the third quarter. If you really analyze the game, we didn't score early, and we struggled there at the start of the third quarter.
Well, you said how important it is to come out of that break, and Parmley sinks the second one, makes it a 6-point game with 4 seconds to go. So Jesse's going to take a 3. Last second, it's off the rim. And there's our final, Coach Slicker, 49-55. But you're absolutely right. Battled right back into it. 10 points down. It was really a 2-point game there with just a few seconds to go.
It was. There's a lot of positives. I know that everybody, you always have high hopes coming into here, especially when you have returning players. But understanding what Greencastle is here, a team that won 21 games last year. And a team that was the sectional champ. So, we know we're chasing them.
That's right.
We're chasing them right now. It's a long season. Tonight is the first game of a long 20-plus game journey for the Athenians, and a lot can happen between now and March. Yeah,
and I'm still impressive start. First game out, and just to compete like they did and get some of those jitters behind you. Some of those guys first time in an Athenian uniform for sure. Several of them first time playing on what I'm going to say Friday night. I know tonight's not a Friday night, but it's on the big stage with a big crowd from both schools into a great start to the season, and just looking forward for great things to come. I will say this for you, thankful we didn't talk about football much tonight, but excited for what is coming with Crawfordsville football. We're thankful to have you here. I've been part of the football program for a long time. Had a son that just graduated. Would have been fun to have him play for you. I'll just say that
very much. But well, thank you. One thing about when I took this job, when I told Coach or Mr. Barton Bryce that I'm so used to coaching sports year-round, 3 sports, that I love basketball, I love baseball. I want kids to play all sports. I just think it's great to see multiple sport athletes. But obviously, if I'm an Athenian fan walking out here tonight, you still have to be really excited about the season.
Yep.
There's just a lot of talent here. And, we looked out on the floor tonight at one point. We're playing 3 sophomores.
Right.
That's a lot.
It is. For
a varsity basketball game, that's a lot of sophomores on the floor at once. And it's going to take a little bit of time for those kids to gain some confidence.
That's for sure. So, great job. So, for no interview. Yep. Saturday night, Benton Central game is here. So the boys, the girls play Danville in the afternoon. Is that also a home game? Do we know? No. Danville's on the road. So girls travel to Danville, and then the guys, the boys will be back here Saturday night for JV Varsity doubleheader against Benton Central. That game will start at 6 o'clock, I believe. That's a normal start time. Yeah, so the game will start at 6 o'clock for the JV game. The varsity will have the webcast, and that'll start around 7:30. Depends on the first game. So for Kurt Slicker, for Rhett Welliver, and Justin Duggar tonight, this is Brian Saunders. Thanks for joining in. Not the way we wanted either game to end up, but saw a lot of good things out of Athenian basketball and excited about this season for the Athenians. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.